Okay, so I'm Aaron Hallett. I write original Christian rock. That means I'm just coming up with stuff kind of on the spot. I write a song every day. I'm just going to come out, do something, doesn't matter how it turns out. I just write music, and my goal is to just get a little better at it than I was the day before. I've got loads of songs because I do this every day. It wasn't always every day. It started out a little slower because, learning curve and stuff. It took me longer to get the whole thing together, and my mixes and masters were kind of bad, and I just keep improving. I picked up the acoustic off the wall. I was kind of debating which one to go with. I grabbed this, started playing this G sharp minor chord, throwing an A sharp up there, so this is throwing it into B major key wise. Then I want to go into some kind of chorus, so... Alright, I think that's good. Set a tempo. I use this big stretched out thing here. It's a Logic drummer loop, and it just keeps time for me until I play a drum part. This is going to be fairly slow, so I'm just going to drop it. Alright, so that's the left acoustic. I just finished those, grabbed my electric guitar, which is newly strung. So I can't say the tuning's probably going to hold that great. I haven't done too much stretching out of the strings, but let me just see if I can get this. Tuned it again. I'm gonna do a right side, but I'm just gonna play some overdub type stuff, so I'm gonna play the verse, copy paste it. So I'm just doing some arpeggio type stuff to harmonize. Same thing twice, then this bridge where I'm gonna do the guitar solo. And then one more chorus. That should do it. I'm not playing this all the way through because one, this gives me a map of the song with the cuts, and two, actually, speaking of which, chorus. I'll make it that color. Yeah, this way I just know where I am in the song. Okay, so I've got some decent gain on the chorus now. I'm going to throw this effect thing on after I tune because new strings. Dropping the pitch, and I'm going to add secret sauce here, which is this treble booster. I'm using Bias FX 2, by the way. So there we go, chorus. Okay, so normally I turn the queens down to -7. I'm going to do -4 because I don't want them quite as loud, but not gone. Filling in some of the mid-range, lacking on the acoustic when I'm doing the verse, and then here they're just kind of supplying some extra chord tones. Alright, so B major. Pro tip, I don't know if it's pro, but you want to make your guitar solo punch through, don't crank it super loud, turn the stuff around it down. There we go. Short, sweet, easy guitar solo. I'm gonna grab my bass guitar. I was hoping I'd get through that because the battery indicator on my wireless unit just went red. Hit save. I've got a bass part. Drums are finished. I just shrunk the MIDI. My module spits out really long note length, so I go into functions and then just shrink the MIDI down to the smallest size. I want to grab, looks like just about 2 notes here. Yeah, 2 notes are going to remain, and then the rest are going to get dragged. I'm going to do it in this window, otherwise they go all over the freaking place. Turn this up a little bit. My module spits the snare out on D1. I've only got a single zone trigger too, so it's not going to do anything other. A little less. That's just a drum roll sound, and I'm doing a drum roll, so it makes it a little less machine gunny. Perfect. Let's see, anything else? I don't know if I want to make the ride crash ride. I guess I'll leave it. I'm just going to scan. I sometimes get triggers on my tom from my cymbal stand, but looks like nothing. Alright, drum part done. I need to come up with lyrics and a vocal thing. I put down a first verse and chorus, not a second. Debating just hitting record and improvising, because I haven't done that in a while, so, Alright, I give it a try. I at least got warmed up. Chorus, I just blanked when I got to the second chorus. Couldn't remember what I did, so I think I'm going to record the verse and then punch in the choruses, but I'm warmed up sufficiently now. I did a few resets. I think I got it. Alright, yeah, that's it. I was gonna just improvise the whole thing. I ended up copy-pasting the choruses. I don't mind doing that, though, because this is just improvising and making stuff up, and I haven't committed anything to muscle memory, and, just for consistency, sometimes this works. The verse is a little bit long, so I want the chorus to be fairly consistent. Can't get more consistent than copy-paste, so, yeah. The song is done. I've got to listen to the lyrics in the second verse. I completely just made them up on the spot. I don't know what I even said, so they're kind of along the lines of the first one, but I just changed things. Chorus is obviously the same. Yeah, that's it though. So I'm probably going to put a plugin on my vocals called Humanoid. I've been doing that lately. That's where all those artificial harmonies, robot noises and stuff come from. I just like it. It sounds good in this kind of style, I think. A lot of times in the past, I just threw a compressor on and called it a day. We've got some other stuff on, but it's barely doing anything, just compressor, another compressor. Even though, they don't even hardly kick on. I guess they kind of tame a few transients here and there. Very improvised. I just come out and write music, and that's pretty much that. So, yeah, the lyrics I put down are going to be in the bottom of the description box. The middle of the description box is where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music. It's a big paragraph. I don't have links there. I just put the stuff like iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, etc. in the paragraph. And if you use one of the services, you see it there. Go to that service, type my name in their search bar, and you should find me. Just type Aaron Hallett, same as you see on, Then the top thing I've got in my description box is a link. That is a link to the best Bible teaching I know of. I say right in the beginning it's Christian rock. It's not my thing to really go on about that. I just say, check this out because it's good stuff. So if you're looking around, this is a really great resource. There's a whole bunch of teaching that's just way off base. There's a lot of text out of context, which is error, but I see that everywhere else. Usually denominational, traditional stuff, and then a bunch of other things get piled on and just skew the meaning. So this teaching is different because it doesn't do that. It's objective teaching, which means bird's eye view of the whole thing, text in context. What does this actually say? Grammar and translation from the original languages, and just as spot on as they can possibly get it. So you're going to see the late Dr. Dean Scott, currently Pastor Scott. They believe both of their stuff on there, and it's really just good teaching. So that's why I put it there. It's a resource. And that's pretty much that. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Song's done. Till then, yeah. Bye.
Everybody stare out the window. Yeah, but you don't want to appear like a judging mob. Hey, yeah, everybody thinks they know better, but deep down, I'm falling out. Why don't you take a picture, save it for